What do you watch when you're on the web? Ironing my underwear. It's funny, smart, and exceptionally well read. Ironing my underwear. You'll want to subscribe ASAP.
YouTube, what's going down? It's been a long time since I could say that. Now I know a lot of you were kind of pissed I haven't made a video for a while, but you are far too fine to look so sad. Name that quote, I'll be so surprised to put it down in my underwear. Don't Google it though, because that's cheating. So first of all, I want to apologize. I've been gone forever because I just graduated college and I was interviewing for jobs. I just had a lot on my plate. And now finally, I've moved out to California, to Los Angeles, and I'm working for Red Bull, actually working on their YouTube channel and some really awesome other things. So if you'd like, I can keep you updated on some of the stuff that I'm working on, and that might be for later, whatever, but once I get rolling with that, I'll share it with you guys. So I'm finally situated here in LA, and I'm just super psyched and I'm ready to start making videos again and just get right back into it. I feel awkward in front of the camera right now. So this is 4th of July scarred me, and there are many 4th of Julys that have scarred me, and it's probably because 4th of July is one of those holidays that is really built up. It could still be the best time ever, but something always turns out just being really awkward or weird, or just taking the night to the next level further than what you thought it was going to be. So I think like a summer or two ago, I was in Okoboji, Iowa. It's a great lake place, and a couple buddies and I were staying at my buddy's place, and it was 4th of July, and we wanted something really great to do, and we were just kind of biking around, and we saw this really incredible party being set up at this huge mansion on the lake. As soon as we saw it being set up, we decided we're going to that party. So we knew that 4 college bros were not going to be able to just get into a party carrying a 30 rack of Keystone, or Natty Light, whatever you prefer. You only drink 2 beers in college. And so we had to figure out a game plan to make this legit, make ourselves look like we were meant to be there, and essentially not look like ass farts. Just decided to go with asphalt for that one. So we planned it out. We decided that we couldn't all each go in as a group. We had to go in as individuals, separate out and conquer. So we each gave ourselves roles. My buddy Alan is awesome at guitar, so we said his job is to target the people by the bonfire, start by playing some guitar, get people that know how to play guitar, start playing with them, and get the whole bonfire scene loving you and loving your guitar playing. Just serenade the fuck out of those people. There's something more that rich old white people like than classical guitar. Well, that and cheating on their wives. Then my buddy Jake, he's a fantastic cook. And we knew that this place is a mansion, they're gonna have a fantastic kitchen. So what he's gonna do is hang out in the kitchen, start talking and schmoozing it up there with some of the people in the kitchen, talking about the utensils, really talking about how incredible the house is, and how every time he comes to this place, he loves the dishes that they make, and how they have such an incredible wait staff, and how, you know, just some shit about the kitchen, I don't know. I'm ad-libbing people here, I don't write a script down, I'm just saying shit. So my third buddy, his job was to schmooze it up with all the moms. He's there specifically to cougar hunt. And who better than the only guy with nipple rings to do that job? More info on that later. Now me being the alcoholic that I am, I decided that my job's gonna be to hit the bar, schmooze it up with all the people hanging out there, and eventually try to get behind the bar and start serving people drinks. So we plotted it out just like that, and that's exactly how that shit went down! That's Aziz Ansari. You have to watch him if you don't know him. Another link's down there. We're linking it up down there. So my buddy Alan's in the back by the bonfire, just playing some Argentinian classical music, making all these people just woo and swoo over him. Wooing and swooing. That's the 2 double O's that people love doing. That rhymed. My second buddy's in the kitchen. He's really rocking it, making everyone think that he's there all the time, always enjoying the food that comes out of that kitchen, and just really making it sound like this is something that he's really familiar with. Buddy number 3, he's making these 50 and 60-year-old ladies feel like they could still do the jitterbug again. He's making them feel young. Me, I'm at the bar and I'm really working with all the people at the bar, and it's really crazy because it's a full bar and they actually have bartenders who are like hired on to like serve drinks. So my job is to like eventually get behind there and just become really schmoozy with the people there. So keep in mind, this house is ridiculous. It's like a chunk of classic Americana. Just like antiques and pictures of the old sailing chaps and the tennis match of '82. It's a great match. And eventually we all start playing these roles so well, and we all start lying about who we are and about how we know people. And at the bar, I eventually find out whose place it is, and I start saying I've been friends with his family forever. And we all just start committing to these lies. And where it gets sketchy is that it worked almost too well. Because now we have all these individual groups who believe our own individual stories that are all coming together, and now all of us have to remember each other's stories, but none of us talked about who we were gonna be. We knew what we were gonna do to make people like us, or make people believe that we were okay to be there, but we never really talked about like our stories. So like all four of us are hanging out now with everyone in the group, everyone thinking we're meant to be there, drinking all this dude's free drinks. At this point I've taken over the stereo, I have my iPod playing. All rich white people love the Beastie Boys. No, all rich white people love the Beach Boys. I don't think they love the Beastie Boys as much. And it all starts to mildly unravel as soon as we're all together. Because then the owner of the house ends up coming up to me and my friends. He's just like, oh, I love having you young blood being here. We need to have you over for tennis tomorrow. Spend the night, stay here with us. We'll play tennis in the morning. And we're thinking this is a pretty great offer. This sounds pretty awesome. We sound like this is gonna be a good time until we realize, where's our third buddy? There's me, there's two of us, we're missing one of them. And that's when we look over, and I shit you not, the wife of the rich white guy who owns this house has my friend's shirt off, is like pulling on his nipple rings, we're like doing the Bernie before it was even a dance. And that's when shit just falls apart. No longer we welcomed free booze drinkers at some random dude's house. We're the guys that everyone starts to wonder, who the fuck are they? And why does one of them have my wife tugging on his nipples? And to see the image of like an old, super drunk, like late 50-year-old woman tugging on the nipples of like a young 20-something is something that you'll never be able to get out of your head, let alone the image of her husband seeing this and realizing that he has just been bamboozled, if you will, into letting 4 college dudes into a party that they never should have been in. And that 4th of July was so epically scarring that I just had to share with you. Terrible fucking ending. I'll work on it, guys. Like I said, I didn't script this. Oh my god, I'm fake laughing now. That's where we've come to. Alright, another video. I promise you, now that I'm in the swing of things, they'll be getting better. Just bear with me. I'm sorry about this. I just feel awkward from the camera right now. So because I've been gone so long, what I'd like to do for you guys to make up for it is I'm gonna respond to every single comment that you put in my underwear down here for the next, let's say, 2 days. Also, to up the ante a little bit, if you start following me on Twitter, link down here, or join my Facebook group, fan page, whatever, and talk to me on there, I will also respond to it. Holy shit, I'm committing to way too much, but 2 full days of me doing that. Alright, bros and brodettes, I love you. I'm in love with you. I went like that. That's kind of... Alright, we're going now. Bye.